Hi guys, how are you? Thank you to you guys who are watching this live in a replay. So my husband and I just got back from the Pinecone Fest. It's a YouTube meetup, and that was in Mount Vernon, Texas. And at the meetup, I received a $200 cash donation. I just put out the video just about 15 minutes ago or so, or maybe a little longer, showing what I bought with the $200 donation that I received. And so that video is officially out now. It was an anonymous donation. The person didn't want their channel name said, but it was someone at the Pinecone Fest. That's all the clues you get on that one. But I think the money went a really long way. So I purchased some empty bottles at Dollar Tree, and I purchased a few things at the Walmart in Mount Pleasant, Texas, and then I purchased some things at Walmart in my town today. So I officially spent all the money, and I had $10 left, and I purchased a $10 McDonald's card. So I'm going to give this out at some point during Christmas. So I think that's pretty cool. I think it'll be nice that they can go into McDonald's and have a hot meal in a warm place. I don't know how cold it'll be by then. Probably we'll give this out in December when we do our Christmas thing. Hi, Heather. How are you? Hello, Taz Adventures. So if you're here, type a 1 in the chat. The little thing is showing me one number, and then the number doesn't match the amount of comments in the chat. So I want to see if you guys are still here. So that's one of the things I purchased. Hello, Ruby with Rushing Wind Mountain. How are you? Very cool. So yeah, I made that video today. Well, I started the video about the donation yesterday and finished it today because I went to Walmart and purchased another $65 worth of food, and then I got the $10 McDonald's card to give out during Christmas time. So that is what I did. So I have a lot of donations I need to go through. So probably after this live today, I'll do that. Yeah, I'm glad you're here, Ruby. Awesome. So we had good time at the Pinecone Fest. Got to know a lot of channels a little bit more intimately, I guess you would say, when you get to actually talk to someone face by face and see their personality. And of course, everybody's taller and shorter than you think they are. And, that's what most people say when they meet me. They're like, "Oh, you're shorter than I thought you'd be." I'm like, okay, yeah, I am. Hello, the Bud Files. How are you? So if you are a moderator, you are more than welcome to put up links if you want to for the channels that are in here. Or if you happen to have a second channel, you could put them up. You could put that channel up too. That'd be fine. So, all right. I have plenty of mods set up, I think. It looks like everybody in here is a mod. So that's cool. Yep. So Mom and I and my husband are going to go out on Friday. We're going to go over to the Salvation Army. My mom's going to bring her vehicle. I'm going to bring my husband's going to bring our vehicle, and his vehicle's in the back bed of the vehicle is going to be filled with coats. And I went through all the coats the other day, and I sized them up by size: small, medium, large, extra large, and anything 2X and over is all in one bag. Text me after a collab. I'll text you after a collab. I need to make my video for our collab, Heather. That is on my list of things to do. So I will try to get that video I'll try to get that video posted today on that, or maybe not posted today. I'll try to film it today or tomorrow. Let's put that out there. But yeah, I want to get that out pretty soon. That way people can kind of get in their mindset what they want to do. Of course, I have been announcing it. This is one by another channel. Oh, you found one. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Yes, I do need to know that soon, because I'm going to make my video. I'm going to make a list of the videos I need to make. And Ambi Crafts Reads, the one that's in here in the chat right now, she has a crafting collab. And I am going to call out her crafting collab on my other channel, Gail Southern Living, on the upcoming collabs video. So I'll put Ambi's, and then the one you're talking about, Heather, as long as it's an open collab, I'll put those two together, and then I'll call out some of the ones I've already called out. One of them actually is the Spooky 23 collab is done. So I'll take that off the list and I'll add the two that I have. And Ambi, I'm going to do the craft collab because a lot of the homesteaders do crafts. I'm not going to add the books one because I don't really have a lot of channels. I'm not following a lot of channels that do that. You're one of the very few. So if you wonder why I'm calling out one collab and not the other, is because it kind of what I'm doing is homesteading type collabs, canning, cooking, crafts, gardening. Pretty much those 5 subjects are what I'm doing the collabs on. So if the collab fits into those 5 different subjects, then I will call out the collab. So I am going to call out one of your collabs, and I'm going to add you to the list of videos I need to finish. And I'm going to, since my husband's off this week, he took a week off, I'm going to have my husband set up where you can see my hands work, and I'm going to make the stitch markers where you can see my hands. So I'm going to join the collab with my Gail Southern Living channel, my other channel. I'm going to join this collab. I'm going to look back to see what the colors are for November. I know December is red and green, but I'm trying to remember the exact colors for November. What were the colors for November, Ambi? Yeah, and I'm going to go ahead and announce that too. When I call out your collab, Ambi, I'm going to tell them the colors for November and the colors for December. I have a friend, Blackberry Rock Homestead. I think she might be joining that. And she'll probably do crochet or cross stitch, probably, more than likely. But I'm going to call out your collab, and the one that Heather sends me, I'll add that to the list too. You could email it to me, Heather, or you can text it. You could email or text it. You could send it any way you want, Heather. Just let me know so I'll know where to look for it. But I've been trying to check my email every day. There's so many collab things going on. And I got to go on Garden State Gardener yesterday. Or I asked him if I could go on and talk about my upcoming collabs video. So I got to go on there and talk about that. So hopefully somebody will come and try to follow it. I also tried to talk about it at the Pinecone Fest meetup. I did get to mention it to Christine at Gillum Farms. I did get to mention it to her. So I'm going to tag her on my next one and see if maybe she'll follow along. She would be a good channel to get in with some of the homesteading people to let them know, that I have this video coming out. And I think the videos will get probably end up getting longer. And if it gets to be a lot, I may have to call them out. I may have to spread them out over time, because I probably don't want to get the video over 8 minutes long or so, or 10 minutes maybe. But yeah, hello. Let's see. Right now I changed it to do any colors listing anytime for the rest of the year. Okay. All right. I will let them know. That's good to know. And it's good on the beads because I'm not exactly sure if I have how fall like colors mine are. But we'll see, because I do them with the little pretty, not the tiniest bead, but the next size up, or the next size up from that. But anyway, I'll put that on my list of ones. Hello, Tiffany, Canadian Family Life. How are you? Hello, Ralph Kanagi. I'm just going to say Ralph. Hello, Ralph. So I just got through making up 7 bags of non-perishable food. So Mom and I and hubby are going to go out on Friday, and we're going to go to the Salvation Army, which is the local homeless shelter. They actually have a store across the street with like clothes and stuff like that, and they do give them vouchers for clothes. We're going to hand out, in Mom's vehicle, we're going to have the bags of non-perishable food. We're going to have the toiletry bags. And in the very back, we're going to have the clothes, the long sleeve clothing that we have. And then hubby is going to be, he's coming with us this time. He's not been with us before. This will be his first time to come with us because he's off this week. He's going to put all the coats that I sized out. He's going to put all those in the back of the truck. And he's going to hand out the coats. And on the coats, we're going to let him just get 1 coat per person. But on the long sleeve clothing, we're going to let them get as much of that as they want, because we don't want to have to bring a lot of it home, because we need to kind of keep going through it. But we're restricting on the coats only because we want to be sure everybody, as many people need a coat, get a coat. So we're doing that. And then next time we're going to do, I think in November, we're going to do the scarves and hats and long johns possibly. And then in December, because it starts getting pretty cold in December, we'll hand out, we have some blankets. I had some blankets donated from the local clothes closet, my friend April. And so I'm going to, I have you down, Amby. I will tell them everything, your channel name, your hashtag, what months. I'll tell them all the details on that. So they'll tag you. They'll tag your channel name and use your hashtag, so you make it easy for you to find it. And if you have an email, you can put that in the chat, and I'll put that in the details too. Do you have an email on your About page, Amby? I told the church about my ministry I've started, crocheting Lapgans for nursing homes. I may add Afghans eventually as well. That's cool. That's awesome. Cool. Yeah, I love that. And I talked to my mom about doing the collaboration on the people making a video on their different ministries. And it could be a homeless ministry, or it could be like Luann could make one about her Afghans and Lapgans and all that kind of stuff. So it'll be just channels showing what kind of ministry they are doing for the church, for the nursing homes. Your brother passed away? Oh, I'm sorry. I'm very sorry for your loss. I lost my sister in October. The anniversary of her death is coming up. I started this ministry in memory of my sister, and we found out after she passed away that she had been homeless for about 2 years, and she was living in Colorado, in a whole other state far away from here. And so I'm sorry for your loss. I understand. I took my sister's death pretty hard, and the anniversary is coming up. So I need to try to get all my videos kind of posted and ready, because I really don't know how it's going to affect me when the day starts to get closer. Her birthday is on October 19th. She got hit by the car on October 20th, and she passed away, or we turned the machine off, on October 30th. So between the October 19th and the 30th will be kind of possibly a rough time for me. I really don't know how it's going to affect me. But we did do this ministry in her name. My mom is the one who actually named Broken Hearts Ministry after my sister. Our logo was designed by Alfonso Cimetal. And so thank you, Alfonso, for designing the Broken Hearts Ministry logo. Hello, Kathleen. How are you doing? Hope you're doing good. So we're about to go out on Friday. There'll be 3 of us that day. It'll be our first time for my husband to go with us. So I really like to get some footage of the ministry and stuff. And there'll be 3 of us. So hopefully, thank you, Amby. Thank you, Amby. Yes, it is very difficult. Yeah. I'm going to try to make and that's on my list of videos too. I want to try to make a tribute video. Hello, Luann with Luann's Kitchen. If one of the moderators will put up the link for Luann's Kitchen, it's a brand new channel. If you guys will put up the link for Luann's Kitchen, that'd be awesome. But if you're a moderator, you can put up as any link that you want. That's of people that's in here. And if you have a second channel, you can put up the link for your second channel too. That's perfectly okay. So I made a video today of the $200 cash donation I received from a person at Pinecone Fest. It is an anonymous donation, but I do like to show what I received, even if it is anonymous, so that person can watch it and see what items I purchased. I focused on non-perishable food mostly this time, but I did pick up a few other things like wipes and some Christmas stockings, things like that. And I had, at the very end, I had $10 left. So I purchased one of these McDonald's cards. And so I'd like to purchase, a few of these by Christmas. Because I think it would be really cool if they could go in and purchase a meal for $10 to get out of the cold and go in and sit down and have a hot meal. Kind of just like feel normal for a little while. So I'm going to purchase these as I get, a little bit of spending money. Hubby's been giving me spending money. So I'm going to purchase these between now and Christmas. We'll probably be giving these out in December. And I did mention on one of my videos that I have coming out, I think it's the one coming out tomorrow, that if anybody wanted to donate toward purchasing some more of these to hand out in December, that I would collect these all together and hand them out to the homeless in December. So I've got one so far. And so anyway, I thought I would mention that today. I just purchased it today, and I'm going to put them in a specific place so I don't lose them, because I like to lose things. I don't like to lose things. I just do lose things. So, yeah. Anyway, so I got 7 bags filled. I don't know how many my mom did, but we're going to be giving out things on Friday. We figured out 4:30 at the Salvation Army is a good time because it's before they can check in. So there's a bunch of people sitting out front at that time. We let them pick out their own long sleeve clothing. Hubby will be distributing the coats this time. And I have quite a few donations in my house. I did purchase 2 gray totes to store things in for the ministry. And I'm going to try, every time I get a donation, I'm going to try to purchase 1 or 2 just so I have something to store the clothing in that's left over. We're going to keep the leftover coats and scarves and long johns. We're going to keep all that stuff left over. But some of the long sleeve shirts, after the people that have purchased them are done, picking out what they want that day, we're going to donate that stuff back to the Salvation Army, because they do actually give them vouchers for clothing. So we don't have, because, I keep getting continuous donations. So I'm going to donate it to the Salvation Army, because they do give them vouchers. The homeless people, they give them vouchers for clothing. So that way I don't get overstock, and it's going back into the specific people that we're trying to reach. So we're going to do that just on the long sleeve shirts and hoodie things that we have left over. We're going to hang on to the coats, because we want to try to give as many coats away as we can. I think I received about 25 used coats from size small all the way up to maybe 3X. But the larger sizes are where, in long sleeve clothing and in t-shirts and in jackets, that's where anything 2X and above is where we're kind of lacking, is those bigger sizes. Medium and large are what we're getting the most of right now. And I would say most people are probably over medium. But anyway, I got all that sized up and ready to go. So we'll give out as many coats as we can, and we'll save what we have left for the next time. And we'll just keep handing those out. Mom said she wanted to keep a bag of them in her car because she lives in a bigger town, and she gets to hand out things in between the times that we go. She hands out stuff herself, she said, and she wants to have it, 4 or 5 in her car in case she runs across somebody that needs a coat. She can let them dig through and pick one out. So we're going to leave the leftover coats with her in her vehicle that she can try to hand out. So it's really good. We've been receiving a lot of donations from Clothes Closet of used a lot of used socks, hats, mittens, long johns, all that kind of stuff, long sleeve clothing. There was even one pair in there. It was a size 3X, like a overall, coverall kind of thing. Not the kind you wear for fishing, but the kind you wear like when you're going out hunting, where it goes all the way up to here, down to your feet. And that would be great to keep you warm. That would be so good. Like to sleep in that if you had to sleep outside where it's cold, I think sleeping in one of those would be awesome. So somebody who's a size 3X is going to get a really awesome set of coveralls. They're in really good condition, and they're in the bags where the coat should be. But I told hubby, I was like, well, there's a pair of coveralls in there. So you try to find somebody, a man preferably, that's a size 3X for those coveralls. Because, hello, Challenging Kitchen. How are you doing, Rhonda? Send you the collab link in text. Yes, I did see your text come through on my phone. Heather, thank you so much. And I was hoping I would get to add some new collabs to the video on my other channel. I like to try to mention the new collabs at the very beginning and then mention the other ones at the end. And I try to keep moving the order around. And I try to list all the collabs in the description box too. That way, if you want to do a couple of screenshots, you can do that. A couple of screenshots and then kind of write it down. And then in between, when I don't really have any new collabs, then I'll do the one like I did last week with just the screenshots, where you can kind of just screenshot the thing about the collab, and that'll kind of help you to keep up with the collabs too. I will check out what you are reading. My other channel, I'm reading the Bible, writing my own stories. Okay, yes. I actually thought of that. There was something else I came across where I thought, oh, I need to put this person and this person together because they're doing the same thing. Now, next year, I have a bunch of books on my Amazon wish list, and I'm hoping hubby will purchase some of those for me. And I might be able to join some of your reading collabs or something next year, Ambi. So I might do that. And I haven't done anything about reading books or anything on my channel, but I'm a variety channel. I'll just post whatever. But And if it's a religious book, I might be reading it from this channel. But anyway, I have some books on there. Ways to save collab. Okay. Can you email me that information, Luann? Because I did want to add some new collabs to the video that I'm doing this week. I did have a couple of really good sized channels that watched the upcoming collabs video. I did have a couple of good sized channels that watched the video last week. So I'm hoping they'll share and they'll, talk about it as a resource. So it's kind of a new thing I'm going to do, and I'm hoping it'll catch on. So when I put out the upcoming collabs video on my other channel, Gail Southern Living, if you guys will share it, that'd be awesome. Talk about it in a video, talk about it in your live, tell your people, and kind of help advertise it for me, because it's already getting more people to come and join other people's collabs because they have a specific place to go and look for those. So as long as your collab is an open collab that anybody can join, I will add it. And like I said, the 5 subjects that the homesteaders do the most, I named those. Yes. So let me know when you get ready. And I should have some books read, or I'll have more books by then. That's kind of a challenge to myself, as I want to start to read more books. Yeah, I really liked the story you did, Kathleen. That was really cool. Thank you for putting up the links, Luann. That's awesome. Challenging kitchen. Yeah. Yes, definitely. Thank you, Luann. I'll be looking for that. I have a printed list. I went ahead and typed up the collabs. I'm going to mark out the one that's over, and then I'm going to call out all the ones that are still coming. And I did want to go ahead and mention that let's see. Ariella Viking Venture and Victuals is doing a Christmas is Coming 23 collab. It works just the same way that the Fall Fest 23 works. If you have any questions, you can ask me. My other channel, Gail Southern Living, is going to, kind of help her. She's the main host. I'm just helping her with it, right? This is her second year to do it. It's her second annual. And it's going to be the same thing as Fall Fest. You're just going to make a video, talk about the rules, tell them a little secret word or phrase, pull for a winner, send that name to Ariella. She's going to draw for a grand prize winner that'll win. I think she's got about 10 channels signed up so far. So it's a great way to grow your channel. If you're interested, you can ask me all the questions that you can email me. You can email me really anywhere, and I will answer your questions for you. If it's something I don't think I can answer, I'll forward that on to Ariel to answer the question for you. But I think pretty much I should be able to answer all the questions. There will be a playlist on Ariella Viking Ventures channel. There will also be a playlist on my other channel, Gail Southern Living. So if you want to go enter some of these giveaways. If you don't want to join in with your channel, you can enter some of these giveaways and maybe try to win something. You might win the semifinalist prize, and you might be the grand prize drawing winner. So there's always that. Change the challenges. Sounds good, Amby. Yes, editing is a long process. Today's video, I really didn't edit too much. All I had to really edit was hubby's here, so he turned on the camera for me. So I had to edit me leaving, the beginning and the end is where I usually have to edit me coming in and leaving because I'm by myself. But because he was here, he got to turn on the camera. So all I had to do was edit my leaving part and then put the pieces together and add a couple little screen videos at the end, a screenshot thingy, little printed things at the end, the intro, the extra. That's it. Anyway, so not too much editing. It gets easier the more you do it. But yeah, I do want to join yours, Ambi. I'm going to write down a list of all the videos I need to try to make this week. Hubby will be here so he can help he could turn the camera on for me. Tonight, I'm going to make some creamy sausage soup. And if you are interested in the recipe, I have the recipe in my playlist on the other channel. And Luann, if you're here, will you put up the link for my creamy sausage soup? It should be in my recipes playlist. It says creamy sausage soup. And that's what we're making tonight. I'm not videoing it tonight because I've done that one already. But yeah, that's what we're having tonight. In case anybody wants to try it for themselves. It is so good. Yeah. Yeah, I use Canva. Use Canva for your stories. Oh, I haven't even really tried it on anything like that. I mostly use that for, I do have a little intro that I started using for Broken Hearts Ministry that I got from there, which I think is pretty good. And I just put a little bit of music, just a tiny little intro saying, welcome from Broken Hearts Ministry, subscribe, blah, blah, blah. I have that. Yogi Hollow Farm has a video she put out today. Go check it out. It's out. It's a support for another channel. Oh, yeah. I saw that. I mean, I didn't watch the video, but I saw the notification pop up. I don't think I know the channel she's talking about, though. I mean, I looked at the face to see if it was somebody I know. I just watched that one for Barb. Oh, it's not Barb's Country Home, is it? I do know her. I'll go watch the video right after this. I'll put that on my list. Is it for Barb's Country Home? Yeah, I think I might go check my balance on my account. If I have enough, I might try to donate to that. Oh, it is Barb's Country Home? Okay, so I do know her. I guess I just didn't know what she looked like. Not everybody do you know what they look like. I don't think I know what she looks like. But I do know her. Yeah. Oh, man. Oh, she has cancer? That's terrible. Have to go purchase a card. I like to send out cards. I have to go purchase some kind of card for her. If I can't do anything else, maybe I could send her a card. But I'll go check my balance. I might have a little bit of money in there. Maybe if you put that with somebody else's donation, it'll be helpful. We'll see. We'll see how much is left in there. We just got back from Pinecone Fest, and I've been working on getting homeless ministry stuff. So not sure how much is left in my account at this point, but I would like to donate. Yeah, I do know Barb. Oh, I didn't know it was Barb. If you guys could put up the link for Barb's Country Home. She's not monetized, is she? Is Barb monetized? Were you answering me on the is she monetized part? Is that what you're answering here with the yes? Are you saying she is monetized? I bet I could look real quick and see if she's monetized. Let's see. I have my own little way that I tell. People tell me I'm wrong about that, but I have my own little way and I think it's right, but I don't know for sure. She's over 1,000. I don't see a join button. Let's see if she has a thanks button on hers. No. I don't think she's monetized. But you guys can go by and watch her playlist to help her out. And you could go by and give her some encouragement, and do add Barb's Country Home to your prayer list to pray for her. Yep. Yeah. What I look to see if they have a join button, and then I look to see if they have a thanks button. And if they have either of those two things, then I know they're monetized. If they don't, then I think that they're not. Because some people don't want to have members. But even if they don't want members, I think the thanks button is automatic. It just automatically happens at some point. A thanks button is you can go to a channel, and if you're watching someone's video, if they're monetized and they have the thanks button, you can give them a donation, like $2 or $5, whatever you have. You can give them a donation, and it'll show up in your comment. It's kind of like a super chat, but on the actual video. So that's what the thanks button is. It's a way to pay your fellow YouTubers to give them a little donation, and you can do that on a video. Yeah. My advice on trying to get monetized, Ambi, is to do lives. Your lives will build up your watch time way quicker than your videos will. So if you want to get monetized, I would suggest you start doing lives. Yes. So if you guys have time or you have an extra computer, please go to Barb's Country Home and hit her play all playlist. Hopefully she's got an all playlist, and do that. Because maybe if she doesn't have enough watch hours, if you don't have money to donate, maybe you could go by and play all. As a matter of fact, I'm going to do that tonight. I'm going to play all her list. If I can't help her in any other way, I can do that. So if she doesn't have enough hours, but she's already got her 1,000. So if we could help her get her hours, she could get monetized. Now, she probably doesn't. I don't know if she feels up to all the doing that you got to do. But if she's got like a son or grandkid or somebody that could help her with the fixing up of the monetizing after she gets her hours. But I think maybe I'll try to figure out. Well, I'll watch Yogi Hollow Farm's video. See if she has a PayPal or GoFundMe. Somebody said something about GoFundMe earlier. She might have a GoFundMe. Thank you, Ruby. I appreciate it. Yes, hours take forever. Yes. I'm up to 308 watch hours on this channel. Hello, Huga Homestead. How are you? Oh, thank you. Thank you. This is the moving vase. I just put it wherever I am in the kitchen. It actually is made to go on the kitchen table. But there's a GoFundMe. Okay, cool. So if I can figure out how to repost her GoFundMe account on my community tab, I will do that from both channels. I might even, because I know Barb, I might even go on and make my own video and put up her GoFundMe in a. So I'll add that to my list of videos to do. But yes, try to run her playlist, guys, if you can, especially if you have an extra computer, or you can put it on a low volume and let it run while you're sleeping. It's not too hard. Basically, the monetization process, you go onto your computer Um, you're going to add your direct deposit. You can choose to get paid one of two ways. You can get paid direct deposit, so you have to set up your banking information, or I think you can get a physical check in the mail. So whichever is easier or better for you. You need to be sure your email matches what you have on your about page, I think. Um, you know, it's not too hard. I did it. Hubby helped me with mine. But it's not too hard, really. It's just, it's an hour. Then after you finish all of your computer work that you have to do for getting monetized, it'll go step by step with you. And so you'll know when you're done. When you're done, you'll go through an approval process. So YouTube will look at your content, make sure it fits in their parameter, and then they'll come back to you in a week or two and you'll be approved. So when you're approved, then you have to go in and turn your physical monetization button on. And it'll, as you go through, if you're going through on a laptop or an OPC or something, it'll tell you which ones are allowed to be, or which ones you can monetize. And you'll go through and physically turn on all of your videos that are available to do that with. And that way you'll get paid for someone who watches your previous content that you've already put out, which is why if not every single video needs to be over 8 minutes, but you need to try to make some videos over 8 minutes long, because if you make your videos over 8 minutes long, YouTube will put a commercial at the beginning, at the end. But if you make it 8 minutes long, they'll put one in the middle too. So you'll get beginning, ending, and middle. Whereas if you make a 3 or 5 minute video or 1 minute video, it might do the beginning and the end, or just the beginning or just the end. So, but if you do 8 minutes, you'll get 3 commercials, as opposed to smaller videos are only going to get 1 or 2. So you're going to get more ad revenue on your videos if your videos are longer. So you might consider trying to do 1 or 2 videos over 8 minutes per week. Say, like your friend mail videos, instead of doing one for each piece of mail, you could wait until you get 3 or 5 different things before you put them together. Or you could kind of mix 2 different pieces of content together to make it longer. Like Ambi, she could show a craft she did and talk about a book she read, and just try to push your content together and try to get 1 or 2 pieces of video footage that's like over 8 minutes, once or twice a week for now. And then later when you get monetized, you might want to do a few more over that amount. But yes, yeah, the first step of monetization now is reaching your 500 is the, step 1. And then you got to reach your 3,000 to get your members and your super chats. Then you got one more goal to reach, which is the 4,000 watch hours. And once you hit your 4,000 watch hours, you get your ad revenue. So really, it's actually way easier now and way better than before, because the ad revenue is actually the smallest part of what you're going to get paid for. Well, I don't know if this is the same for everyone, but for me, memberships are number 1 of how I get paid for my other channel. Super chats are second. I really haven't got a super chat in a while, but I do get them occasionally, like birthdays or a YouTube anniversary or something. And very last is your ad revenue. You don't get ad revenue is the hardest way. So really the last thing is really the least high paying part. But if you know a channel is monetized, definitely watch their commercials. If they're over 500, Now, we should be trying, well, not 500. If they're over 1,000, if your friend is over 1,000, you need to be trying to watch their ads. That's kind of how I do it. I try to watch their ad. I look to see, okay, are they over 1,000? Okay, you need to watch their ads. So, hello, Yolanda Perkins. Thank you for commenting on my videos. I really appreciate it. I noticed you commented on a bunch one day, so that's really helpful. Thank you so much. Yes, I have a lot of chores to do. We were out of town this weekend. We went to a YouTube meetup. So, Taz Adventures says, hit the thumbs up for me. That's sweet. Taz Adventures is my husband. So that was nice of him to do. So, yep. We went to a YouTube meetup and we got to meet a bunch of people. I think I might have got some new friends for this channel. Possibly. I'm going to go back and look to see who's subscribed to me most recently on this channel, and I'll be able to see if I got some from the meetup. Because if they have their subscriptions on where you can see them, I should be able to tell how many I got from the meetup, the ones that are showing. But I think I did. I forgot to look at the number before I went to the meetup, so I don't know how many I gained. But, 5 to 10 possibly. We'll see. I'll check that out and see. But yes, Taz Adventures is my husband's channel. He doesn't do very much on it. Every once in a while, he'll do a live or he'll do like a DIY video. Sorry, there's a gnat in here for some reason. So, yes. I usually watch the ads unless it's the ones longer than 20 minutes. The ones 45 to 2 hours. I have to skip. Yeah. Oh, yeah. No. No ads over 5 minutes for me. I mean, yeah. I mean, if it's a really good friend, if it's one of my really good friends, I will let it play and walk away and let it keep going. But yeah, 45-minute ads is crazy. Yeah, anything over 5 minutes is just way too much. Thank you for coming in, Rhonda. I appreciate you. Please check out my collabs upcoming video on my other channel, Gail Southern Living, to see what new collabs are coming up. I have at least 2 new collabs that I'm going to be listing this week. And I'm going to list the ones that are still open. And I'm going to try to keep it at around 10, announcing 10 collabs per video. And so I'll probably maybe not list a couple that are in December to make room for the new ones. But yeah, I'm going to try to keep it around 10, announcing 10. Oh, I've been on for 48 minutes. Not bad, not bad. My goal today was an hour. So we're getting there. Thank you I do appreciate all of you guys coming in today. It's awesome coming in to support me. And I like to do another video with my mom too. My mom does this ministry with me. I do have one live where my mom was on the live. So if you're interested in meeting my mom, just look for the live that has the picture of the two of us and standing in front of the Christmas tree. That's the picture I could find of us together. And it's like, I think it's last Christmas. I think it's last Christmas picture, last year. So, yeah, if you're interested in meeting my mom who's on the ministry with me, just go back to my lives and look for the picture that has my mom, and you can meet my mom. So, she did do one live with me. So, I am going to try to set up to do another live with her another time. It won't be this time because my husband will be with us. But maybe in November, when I go back in November to do, usually when I go to do the ministry with my mom, I usually go by myself and I usually stay overnight. So, and I'm going to stay overnight this time, but I'm going to stay, hubby's going to stay with me. And then we have something to get up and do on Saturday morning. So Friday evening, we're going to do the ministry. We're going to go about 4 o'clock, I think. And then we'll have dinner. And then the next morning, Mom and I have something we want to do. I like to be able to do lives. I just don't ever hardly have anyone in my lives. Yeah. Well, kind of let me know when you're going to do a live and I'll try to be there. And if you let me know, I can be there with both my channels and maybe even share it out. So maybe some other people can come in for you. So even if you have 1 or 2 in the chat and a few people watch it as replays. But yeah, if you need any tips on your YouTube channel, Ambi, I have lots of videos on my other channel on how to grow your channel. And, I'm at about 187 on this channel, and that's in 2 months' time. So I got to 187 in 2 months. So I don't know if that's considered good, but with all the knowledge I have, I know that lives are important. So my goal is to try to do 5 30-minute lives 5 days a week, like Monday through Friday. That's the goal. You are loving your neighbors, watching and commenting on your videos, help support what you are doing to do in God's will. It's a way for me to help. Yes. Watching definitely helps my channel. And, running the replays if you have time, that's really awesome. If I do monetize this channel later, all that money is going to go into the ministry. And that'll be able to help me provide more food and toiletries and items that the homeless people need here in Texas. Your friends aren't really active. Yeah. Well, Ambi, maybe you could meet some of my friends who are very active. Maybe I can have you come up here with me sometime, Ambi, if you want. If you're interested, I could set up a live with you on this channel. You could come up and just chat with me. And people can get to know you, and we could put your link up, and maybe you could make some new friends. I have a lot of different communities in here. I have homesteading people, gardening people, people that cook, people that read books and do crafts, people from the Tuber Chat community, scratch off ticket channels, hunting, fishing channels, everything. I've got at least 8 different genres that come in here. Too active sometimes. I know, me too. I have to limit. I try to listen to someone and work at the same time. And then I was on the road, so I tried to watch videos. I tried to communicate in people's lives, in the car, because I knew I wasn't going to be able to do any of that kind of stuff at the meetup because I was doing my networking and my stuff like that. So I do have a new video that just came out maybe an hour ago, showing my latest, what I purchased with my latest donation that I received from Pinecone Fest. So if you're interested in seeing how far I can stretch $200, watch today's video and you can see what all I got. So the bags I filled up 7 bags. I have some leftover food and some other items that are non-food items. You watch that. Cool. Yeah, I think I stretched the 200 pretty well. I think I'm pretty frugal. I did some great value brand products, and yeah, I think I stretched it. Pretty good. I did manage to get some Christmas stockings out of it. We're gonna fill up Christmas stockings for the month of when we go out in December. We're gonna give out Christmas stockings. Yes, there are channels that do scratch offs. Yes, Tuber Chat. Yes, Tuber Chat says Kevin from Tuber Chat said such sweet things about me in Garden State Gardeners Live the other day. I was actually blushing. I was like, oh, he's talking about me. No. Anyway, so I was just sitting there going, oh no, he's talking about me. But he was talking about a bunch of other people in the Tuber Chat community too. So it's a good community. I didn't get to go into his live yesterday because I was so tired from the trip. I just did not feel up to it after Garden State Gardener. I was ready to go to bed. I think we watched one little 30-minute show and we went off to Dreamland. And then we woke up this morning. I got up pretty early, not too early, but anyway. He mowed the lawn. I went shopping for the ministry. I filled the bags for the ministry. And I wrapped some little Christmas gifts that I'm going to put in the stockings for the homeless. I did that today. And I have some more bags of stuff over there that I have to work on. I have to keep constantly working on ministry clothing that she's given me because there's so much of it that I'm having trouble keeping up. But she is getting very specific things: long sleeve shirts, coats, hats, mittens, scarves, long johns, all the cold weather type clothing. She's given me all that, and blankets, little small couch blankets that you can kind of curl up in. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to wash all of those because I had some laundry detergent donated. I'm going to wash the blankets. Then I'm going to roll them up small and I'm going to tie them with a string or pretty ribbon. And I'm going to put them all in a bag. And we're going to hand those out in December when it starts to get cold here. And it's actually starting to get a little bit cold now. So we're either going to hand those out in November or in December. And I've got enough blankets now that I'm going to be able to hand out those blankets at least one time. So I got over 12, maybe even almost 2 times. So I'm really excited about that, to be able to give them some blankets. And I had some at my house here too to donate. So I washed those up nice and clean. And those are going to go into the ministry as well, because there's only a certain amount you need on the couch. Otherwise, it gets to be messy. I'm here for the Yarny community, craft community, booktube community. Yes, you do crochet too, don't you? Yes. Yeah. Hi, Ariella. How are you? What time is it there? How are you awake? How you doing, Ariella? Doing good? Yeah, I'd like to set up a live with you, Ariella, on my other channel to talk about the Christmas 23 is coming. I'd like to set up a live with you to do that on my other channel. You just woke up. So let me know what day you think you might be available. You got your bonnet almost done? Okay, let me know. I'll try to get my video done maybe today or tomorrow. Oh, 7:11 a.m. Yeah, it's early. I bet you need your coffee right now, don't you, Ariella? I talked about your collab earlier today. So if there's any of these channels that are in here, I talked about your collab earlier. And so if you want to set up a live with me, let's try to do one during the week. I actually have someone coming on Sunday. I have Rebecca Touched by Yarn is going to be interviewed by me on my other channel on Sunday. So if you have an evening available, yeah, how about tomorrow evening, Ariella? Would that be good? Tomorrow evening on Gail Southern Living, I'll do a live and we talk about it. What's a good time for you, Ariella? Not even out of bed yet. Yeah, Ariel's in Australia. I go back and forth between saying Ariella and Ariel. And I say Ariel because I watched Little Mermaid and that's how they say it. They say Ariel. But she says Ariella, almost like it has an A on the end of it. So I go back and forth. I want to say Ariel, but I know it's supposed to be said Ariella, even though I'm more comfortable saying Ariel because I'm thinking of the movie Little Mermaid. and they say Ariel. So that's the confusion on your name. Hello, Sandra Madrano. It was nice to meet you at Pinecone Fest. Yes, that was awesome. Yes, yes, yes. That was cool to meet you. Yep. That was awesome. I think I got a picture. I got a picture with you too. I have to check that. I think I did. I think I got a picture with you. That was cool. Yeah. Just trying to get caught up on everything I need to. I got a load of laundry to do from our traveling. Oh, it's a different spelling than Little Mermaid. Yeah, when I look at it, though, that's what I think of. But yeah, I got to meet Sandra Madrano at the Pinecone Fest, the Oklahoma Grammy Sandra Madrano. And I got to try her cinnamon rolls. They were very good. So she made the cinnamon rolls, and MT Homestead made a pot of chili. So one day we had a bowl of chili, and then we had a cinnamon roll for dessert. So that was awesome. So Pinecone Fest was, there's no E. Oh, it's a different spelling. Yes. I know. That's why I go back and forth between saying Ariel and Ariella, is because of the Little Mermaid. I blame it on the Little Mermaid, even though it's a different spelling. Hi, Joe. Thank you for letting me come up yesterday and talk about my collab. Hopefully somebody new will come on to it. So I had a pretty good sized channel come on last time I did a video. So hopefully she'll maybe tell a couple of her friends, because I'd like for it to catch on. So I have 2 new collabs to talk about this week on the video. I'll probably be filming that video tomorrow. I'm going to make a whole list of the videos I have to make. Today, I made my donation receive video. I did receive one donation from Pinecone Fest, $200, anonymous donation. I made a video on what I purchased with that. And then I made another video where I was making up the bags, showing what all I was putting in them this time. So yeah, so Milk and Honey Heritage Farm and Heather and I, we have a collab coming up. So we both need to work on our video for that. And we're going to actually be wearing something in the video. So it'll be an interesting video to watch. And we'll be talking about the collab in it. So it'll be fun. So it'll be a video, it'll be a collab announcement. So I'm considering an idea to do on my other channel. So I'm going to poll you guys that are in here in the chat. So here's the idea. Okay, so there's a lot of people that are brand new to collabs, and they really don't know how to get started. So I thought about doing a video on my other channel, kind of a step-by-step on how to start your very own collab. So if you think that's a good idea, put a 2 in the chat. If you think it's a good idea. If you think it's a video that people would actually like, because it would kind of tell them, okay, I need to do this, I need to do this. It's like a step-by-step, 5 steps, 10 steps, however many steps. I write down the steps, I put them in a video, and I say, okay, here's how to do a collab. Here's how to start your very own collab. If you think that's a good idea, put a 2 in the chat. I thought about that, and I thought, it seems so silly and simple, but maybe to a new channel, it's not silly. Maybe you know the steps, but you don't know how to go about advertising it a little bit, because you have to advertise your collab. You have to, like, if you Ariella is great at advertising. So she's been advertising her collab, trying to get people to join. Christmas is coming 23. So if you want to join that, you will email arielvikingyt@yahoo.com. Ariella, if you will type your email in the collab if they want to join Christmas 23 is coming. If you will type your email in the chat, I'll pull it up so people can see that. So Ariel thinks it's a good idea. Kathleen thinks it's a good idea. Joe thinks it's a good idea. Yolanda thinks it's a good idea. Heather thinks it's a good idea. Awesome. That's cool. I'm glad you guys think it's a good idea. So I'll go with that. So here's the email for that collab. And a lot of you guys were already going to do a giveaway on your channel anyway. So why not join a collaborative giveaway where, it's advertised. People know our channels for doing giveaways. It's a great way to grow your channel. There's a whole group of people that go around and they enter these giveaways, and they will befriend your channel to join your giveaway. So it's a great way to join your channel. 98% of the channels are going to stay subscribed to you because they want to see if you're doing another giveaway. So it's a great way to grow your channel. They will come and comment on your videos sometimes. Yeah. And so it's a great way. So please consider joining it. It's really cool. It did help my channel last year. She is the official host. I'm just helping her. I'm helping advertise for her. But yes, thank you guys for the encouragement on doing that video. So I think I will. Y'all think it's a good idea. So I'm gonna give it a try. So maybe it'll help somebody. But I'm kind of relentless, like with my first year of Fall Fest, I got 71 people to join. This year I got 47, which, hey, is not bad. 71 was really, whoa. I mean, it was like, whoa, I was just blown out of the water. But you know what? 47 was enough. It was plenty. 71 was almost too much, really, for one person to put together. But I'm very happy with the success of it both years. I have no idea what it's gonna become by next year, how well it's gonna do. I probably will do it again every year after I finish. I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm never doing this again, but I always do it again. Yeah. I think, okay, so I made a decision on this channel. I'm going to try to do a giveaway every quarter. So I'm going to do $250, $500, $750, and $1K. I'm going to do my giveaways like that. So my first goal will be $250. That'll be my first quarter. So I'm going to do a giveaway. I'm going to try to purchase something very general. It could be man or woman. It could be anybody. I'm going to try to purchase a gift card, and I'm going to give away the gift card. And that's going to be my $250. I'm going to do a giveaway. So yes, 500 is a great idea. A lot of people do 500, 1K, 1,500, 2,000. They do it every 500. But I think I'm going to do it every 250, every quarter. So, and it could be my first one. I'm going to do a gift card. So it'll probably be Amazon, probably the Amazon gift card. And I might even do like a Amazon gift card and then a few little smaller prizes. And I don't know. I don't know the details yet, but at $250, so I'm at 187. So that's about 63 more from this point. So that means I need to hurry up and try to purchase something quickly. And I'm going to try to make it where I think Amazon you can do USA or Australia or Canada or wherever. So is that right, Ariella? You can use a Amazon gift card anywhere? The physical Amazon card? Hello, Scott. Scotty Too Hottie. How are you? I've been working with the homeless in the safety field. That's cool. I have to figure out some more. You had to tell me some more details about that. I just got through making up my 7 bags I'm going to hand out. Mom's going to make up 6 or 7 or 8 more. So we'll put ours together, and we're going out on Friday, and we're going to hand out the non-perishable food, toiletries, coats, long sleeve clothing, cold drinks. I actually got some sodas. We're also probably going to give out waters, and we got a donation of used coats. So we're going to hand all that out next time. I will be having an ornament gift exchange. That video will be coming up later this week. Okay. So you know what I'll do, Joe? I'm going to add you to my collab list, but I'm going to wait till after you make your announcement video. That way I can attach your video. Or I might put it in this week. Yeah, I'll put it in this week. That way I'll have 3 new collabs to announce. Yeah, that'd be cool. Yeah, I think ornament exchange, that kind of stuff. Yeah, that'd be great to put in the collab video. So I'm going to do that. I'll put you on my list, Joe. So Heather, send me information. I'm going to add Ambi's collab. I'm going to add Joe's collab. Get ornament exchange. An e-card. A physical card needs to go into the, let's see. An e-card can. A physical card, one needs to go into Amazon where it was issued, I think. Which isn't a huge issue. Okay. So, do you think I'm pretty safe doing that, Ariella? You think I'm pretty safe buying an Amazon card for my giveaway? Yep. So that's cool. I was worried that I wasn't going to have any new ones to announce this week. So now I have 3. So that's awesome. Yeah. So what time tomorrow, Ariella? What time do you think you'll be available tomorrow to do our live, to talk about your collab? Because you've done several, but I haven't done one yet, so I need to do one for that. Hubby's off this week, but he won't mind. I'll just tell him. I believe Lori of Armchair Chef is doing a Christmas ornament exchange also. Okay, that's cool. Yeah, Yolanda, if you could send me an email about that, I can announce that for her. We do that every Saturday at my church. Me and my wife started a program for the homeless, and we call it the Rest Stop. Just had our 10th anniversary this past Saturday. We just started, Mom and I started our homeless ministry in December of last year. 6:30 tomorrow. Okay, I'll get that down. We started our homeless ministry last year in December. We went out the very first time on Christmas Eve of 2022. So this Christmas Eve will be our 1-year anniversary for the ministry. So I think what I might do is the day before, the day before Christmas Eve, a day early, I'll do our 1-year ministry anniversary. I'll try to do a live for that. That'd be really cool. Do our 1-year anniversary. So I was super excited to get the $200 donation from an anonymous donor. Someone at the Pine Cone Fest put $200 in my hand, and I didn't look at it. I gave it to hubby to put in his wallet so I wouldn't lose it. Later on, we got back to the hotel. I said, okay, hand me the donation so I can look at it now. Because I didn't want to be rude and look at it in front of the person. That's how I am, So then I looked, I was like, oh my gosh, $200. So that $200 went a long way. I made a video on what all I got out of the $200. It went a long ways. I got food. I got Christmas stockings. I got wipes. I got a box of Tampax. I got all kinds of stuff. It was so awesome to be able, and I got a bunch of candy. What I did was I bought Halloween candy, but I'm going to use it for Christmas. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to bag it up. I'm going to tie it, and I'm going to store it at my mom's house because I don't need that much. I don't need that candy around here. No, 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 no. I'm going to take it to my mom's house and we're going to leave it in her pantry. And when it comes time, we're going to make up stockings and we're going to have the physical stocking and we're going to put a couple of wrapped gifts in the bottom. And we're going to put a little candy bag. We might even put an apple or orange in it. We might put some beef jerky, stuff like that. So we're going to do that. Bye, Joe. Bye, Joe. Thank you for coming in. I appreciate you. Wow, that's awesome. $200. Yes. Yes. I received a $200 donation back in the summer. That was while Nisi was here, and we actually got to purchase those items together, most of them. Bye, Joe. Thank you for coming in. Thank you for letting me come up and talk about my upcoming collabs video thing that I have going on. I do appreciate it. And yeah, that was an awesome. All donations are welcome. Hey, I'm excited about the $5 donations. I'm excited about the $2 donations. Every little bit helps. And every bit that's donated helps us to be able to purchase more things, to be able to get nicer things, to be able to get more things. Like all this money I spent on that, okay, I can focus on somewhere else where they need help. You know what I mean? I could maybe purchase a set of long johns with the money I would have spent there. So every bit that frees up that money, I get to purchase something else in the backside. So awesome. Very awesome. I appreciate all the donations. They're so very, very, very awesome. And if you could see these guys' faces when you hand them the stuff, they hug you, they hold your hands, they're so excited, they smile, and some of them just look so tired. And always try to give them something with a little sugar because they want some chocolate, they want some candy, some gum, some little powdered. I got little powdered donuts to put in there this time, so I put little snackies in there too for them, so they could use a little sugar, get them a little pep, help get them through the day, make their day a little bit nicer. They stay in the homeless shelter. I think they get 2 meals. I think it's breakfast and dinner. So this, what we give them, the non-perishable, that could cover their lunches. Now, of course, some of these don't go to this stay in the shelter. Some of them actually stay in tents and behind stores and behind dumpsters and places like that. So I'm talking about the ones who actually stay at the shelter. They do get 2 meals, but the other ones don't. So this will get them, if they had 1 meal a day, they could, this is like a week's worth of non-perishable food in these bags, plus a few snacks. And so yeah, we got to purchase we purchased the Halloween candy, but we're going to put it in their Christmas stockings because basically what it is already packaged up candy, and they'll just get like this huge variety of stuff. So that'll be really awesome. But thank you guys for coming in today. I'm going to go ahead and end it. I have more used clothing bags to go through from my friend April at the church that we used to go to. She donated these items from her clothes closet of donations she received. She re-donated them to me, and then I'm going to donate them to the homeless. So I have more bags to go through today to get all that. I appreciate all of you guys who came in today. And Scotty Too Hottie, if you're interested in having an interview on my other channel, Gail Southern Living, if you'll email me at gailsouthernliving@yahoo.com, I will set that up with you to talk about. I would love to have somebody come up and talk about their ministry. Now, as this channel gets a little bit bigger, I will try to start having guests on later to talk about ministry or things that they're doing. And I'm going to have a collab for this channel, like a ministry collab. I'm going to have a video talking about that coming up in the next couple of weeks. So if you have a ministry that you do, you could kind of think about that, or something you want to start. I'm going to try to inspire people to start a little something, at the nursing home, or for your local homeless, or to an orphanage, or wherever. So I'm going to set up a little ministry collab where people can talk about their different things that they do, and show some of the items that they're donating. So just a little collab, and kind of spread the kindness of, spread kindness like confetti, and just hope that it spreads out and other people start to give to the people in their area, at the nursing homes and orphanages, and homeless people. And there's so many people in need. So it will be awesome to see what you guys are doing to help out your community. So thank you guys for coming in. I appreciate all of you. And if you have time, please watch one of the replays of one of my lives. That'll help me to get some watch time. I do appreciate it. Bye, everybody. Thank you for coming in.